ready whenever you guys are.
Senator, you've apparently been lagging a little bit in the fundraising, not raising as much as Hillary Clinton. Should you be out raising money tonight instead of throwing a free town hall?
Oh no, I personally broke all the records that have existed for a very long period of time. There are 2 candidates on the Democratic side who broke records today. 14. Last time I led, 2004, I led the first quarter fundraising with $7.4 million. I basically doubled that this time, $14 million in the first quarter. The thing that's clear is there are at least two candidates, John Edwards and Hillary Clinton, who are going to have plenty of money to run a serious campaign. And there is a place at which money has a diminishing return. Now, I think what we know is this election is going to be decided on the merits, which is the way it should be decided.
Why are the conditions more ripe for an Edwards victory now than in 2004?
Well, I don't know if it's conditions. I think that the circumstances the country's faced with now are much more dire than they were. The war in Iraq's a bigger mess. The climate change issues become much more important. The issue of our dysfunctional healthcare system, which has become increasingly worse. I think this calls for more bold, dramatic change, which is what I'm proposing.
We've lost the middle class as far as I'm concerned. When the past administration and Clinton administration, they put some 200,000 police officers in our communities throughout the United States.
And the
Bush
cops program.
Yes, when the Bush administration came around, he kind of dropped that, and now crime is going up. If you were president, are you going to do the same thing and bring up
No, more officers? The community policing, the cops program, was very, very effective. I spent time with cops who were actually in the police profession because of the cops program. And I still remember a story of putting one of these cops, police officers, into a school, and into a school in a very difficult area. And the officer telling me that when he first got to the school, the kids ran away from him, but after he'd been there for a while, they ran to him instead. I mean, this is why you need police officers integrated into the community, so that the community sees them as a resource, not as an opponent, not somebody who means them harm. No, we need to, and you can see it with the crime rates that have spiked in America. This is something that needs to be back.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You've got 2 small children and a wife with cancer. Are you worried about the toll they could take on the family doing a rigorous schedule now, keeping up with the campaign?
Of course I'm worried about it. I'm a father who loves his children. I'm a husband who loves his wife. So I'm constantly concerned about both those things. And my responsibility is to make sure that I'm sensitive to what they need. My children came with me to New Hampshire today. They'll be with me. I'm in Iowa tomorrow night, and Wednesday they'll be with me in Iowa. Elizabeth's obviously with me too. And we'll spend as much time as we humanly can together through the course of this campaign.
Do you think this will come down to money?
No.
Who can raise the most money?
No, I do not. I do not. I think now I'm not diminishing the importance of fundraising, because I think there's a threshold that has to be met. If you don't meet the threshold, it's very hard to be competitive. But I think we have a number of candidates, both Democratic and Republican. I heard the Republican numbers today that easily meet that threshold. There's going to be plenty of money for this campaign to be decided on the personal characteristics of the candidates, their capacity to be President of the United States, and their specific ideas.
So then it would be better if everybody just agreed to cap their spending at a certain amount if it wasn't going to come down to funding?
It'd be better if we publicly financed these campaigns instead of spending all of our time going around the country raising money. It's not good. It's not good for the political system. It's not good for democracy.
There was a question about your house and how that relates to your policy on
climate change.
And then the same question about how does, you obviously are very wealthy, you have a large house, and you speak about, talking about the other American and beating poverty. How does that, how can you have one and then speak about the other?
That's where I come from. That's where I come from. I come from nothing. I've been blessed in this life. My country was there for me every step of the way. But I have seen up close and personal what it's like to struggle and to see families struggle financially. I was brought home to a 2-room house in a mill village. I've seen very clearly the struggles that people face, and it's part of who I am. It'll always be part of who I am. And no matter whether I have a lot or have nothing, I will stand up for the kind of people that I grew up with. Thank you all very much.
Best of luck.
Senator, your son, right by your wife.
Sure.
I'm going to do a quick photo with Laura, who introduced you.